All right, Honors Algebra 2, welcome to your quiz review video. Open No Quiz is Tuesday the 8th. Here are some answers. Write each function in standard form. That is y equals ax squared plus bx plus c. So take a look here at number 2. Just do a little distribution. 3x squared minus 9x plus 7x. That is how it would simplify. So this is very much for those of us that are currently quarantined. 9, you can, again, use our little trick, square the first term, square the second term. The inner product, 3 times 2x is a negative 6x, double it, and then add 9, or you can FOIL it, and then there you go. All right, number 5 here, FOIL, first, outer, inner, last, combine like terms. Write it in standard form, ax squared plus bx plus c. Okay, standard form. The x squared term first. 6 through 9 say write or state the vertex of the following function. It's all about negative b over 2a. And then the y coordinates is f of that, which just means you plug whatever you get for x in for x there, whatever your x coordinate of the variable, or the vertex is, sorry. So negative b means the opposite of b. If b is a negative 8, the opposite of a negative 8 is a positive 8 over 2 times a. So it's 4 comma. Plug 4 in for x. 4 squared minus 8 times 4 plus 1, negative 15. All right. Take a look here at 12. First, outer, inner, last. 8x squared minus 2x minus 15. Here we are on 16, x squared minus 9x plus 9x minus 81. Difference of, yeah, look at that. We have, this would be here a difference of 2 perfect squares. You have conjugates here. We'll talk about more about those. Same thing on 15, I believe. We'll talk more about those in chapter 5. Chapter 5 and 6. Okay. Factor, do not solve. You don't have an equation, you have an expression. What multiplies 14 adds to 9? Positive 7, positive 2. X plus 7, x plus 2. That is it. 22, what multiplies 21 adds to a negative 10? X minus 7, x minus 3. 23, what multiplies 48 differs by 2. X minus 8, x plus 6. 24, got to do a little guess and check. First off, there's only one way to get 2x squared. That is a 2x and x. That's what you put in first. What are factors of 20? With one of them being a negative number, one of them being a positive number. If you put a positive 5 there, or if you put 5 there and 4 there, you get 8x. Then you get 5x. There's a way for 8 and 5 with one of them to be a negative to give you a negative 3x, and there is if you have a negative 8x plus 5x. Okay, 26. Now with 4x squared, there's 2 ways you can get 4x squared. You can have 2x times 2x or 4x times a single x. Okay. So also positive constants and then a negative sum, so it's going to be negative, negative. So 4x times a negative 5. Negative 3 times x. There, those two, put them together, give you negative 23x. Again, just guess and then check. On 27, 4x squared. Again, you have 2x times 2x or 4x times a single x. This time it's going to be 2x and 2x. There's only one way to get 3. It's 3 and 1. One of them's positive, one of them's negative. Okay, so again, 2x times 3 is 6x. Negative 1x times 2x is a negative 2x. That gives you 4x, which is your middle term. Difference of 2 perfect squares on 28. So really like saying x squared plus 0x minus 81. What multiplies to 81 and differs by 0? X plus 9, x minus 9. All right. Solve by factoring. What multiplies to 8 and differs by 2? That is 4 and a negative 2. So it's x plus 4, x minus 2 equals 0. Cover it method. X plus 4 equals 0. X minus 2 equals 0. Those are your 2 solutions. On 33, what multiplies to 32 adds to a negative 12? It would be a negative 8 and a minus 4. X minus 8, x minus 4 equals 0. You get x equals 8 and x equals 4. 35. What multiplies to 72 differs by 1, a negative 9, and a positive 8. X minus 8, x minus 9, x plus 8 equals 0. Cover-up method gives you x equals 9, x equals negative 8. Let's talk about 37 here. What multiplies 25 differs by 0, a negative 5, positive 5. Difference of two perfect squares. Just take the square root of both terms. You'll have x plus something, x minus something. Get plus or minus 5. We can also move it over, 25 over to the other side. Take the square root, plus or minus. We will do that soon. On 38 here, there's only one way to get 3x squared. That's 3x times x. Everything's positive, so it's a plus some number, plus some number. Put 7 first, 4 next. Look at the outer and the inner part of FOIL. That gives you 19x. Cover-up method, 3x plus 7 is 0. X plus 4 equals 0. You get those two solutions there. And we roll here. So on 41, this is the more challenging of the two. X equals a negative 2/3. X equals 4/5. So what you're going to do is I multiplied everything right here by 3 right away. Everything here by 5 right away. That gives you 3x equals negative 2. 5x equals 4, so move the negative 2 over, move the 4 over. You get 3x plus 2, 5x minus 4, and then FOIL. Let's take a look at 43. Y equals, I distribute the negative 5 to the x minus 3 first. I would not do that on this next one. You're going to have a fraction. On this first one. Instead, I would FOIL here first, then multiply by 2/3, then subtract 1. Anyway, first, outer, inner, last. Combine like terms. That should be the answer. We should do 44 in class, or if you're gone, make sure to get that from somebody. Let's take a look at 45 here. 5x squared minus 10x. There's no constant. You don't ask yourself what multiplies. And first off, you'd have to guess and check. That's just silly. It involves 0 as your product. So instead, factor out what they have in common. They both have a 5x in common. 5x divided by 5x, single x. 10 divided by 5 is 2. Now 45 is just like 46, and 47 is just like 48. Factor out the 3 they have in common first, leaving you with x squared minus 16. What multiplies to 16 differs by 0. X plus 4, x minus 4. All right. So the x-intercept is when y is 0. So let 0 equal to 3x. 3 times x plus 2 squared. Divide both sides by 3. X plus 2 squared means you have 2 of them. Well, just do the cover-up method. If you do it twice, doesn't matter. You get x equals negative 2 twice. So the y-intercept is when x is 0. Whoa. This is for the y-intercept. It's when x is 0. So let x be 0. Plug 0 in for x. The y-intercept is y equals 12. All right, so this video gives you at least a question in each, besides, I think, 44. Question in each section. That quiz is on Tuesday, last grade of quarter 2. This is Yak Math Videos, signing out.